everyone. Today I just want to show you my new toy. So this is the same as my Whippersnipper series, the AP system. So I got the 2 battery for the Whippersnipper. So the other thing I want to look at is the lawnmower, and I look at a few and I settled with the RM500NV by RM500B. V is important because the difference between this and the unit without the V is the self-propelling. So you pay $100 more and it sort of like pushes it along. So I have used one of those petrol unit, and it wasn't self-propelling, and I was pushing it up the hill and it was very tiring. As you can see, I started mowing this morning just a little bit just to test it out. Not in this section because the grass is really high. I got a lot of lupin. You can see like in the distance they're like about this high, so it takes a lot of the battery. But if you are mowing grass and lupin around this size, it's perfectly fine. Like 2 batteries, the 300 AP300S would last you like this really big area here, maybe the size of a tennis court. And it's very easy to use. I don't think like anyone can use it. You don't have to pull the motor like the petrol one. All you do is put the battery in here, the slot here. And the important thing is, if you don't want people to steal it, just take the key out, right? Maybe they can steal it if they know how to work this, but take the key out if you don't need it. I think 2 battery or 3 battery is sufficient, unless you got a really big area to mow. But for me, 2 battery, you'd be tired, and then you go in, charge it, and then like maybe an hour later come back out here and mow again. So there's 2 levers moving forward. Once you move forward, the machine is like resisting to move back. So just allow it like a couple seconds, and then you should be able to push back quite easily. So the setting, like how fast you go, is here, turtle and rabbit. So I find that while I'm mowing, there's some areas that I move really quick. So I just like do this whole, well, you got your hands here and the other hand is free. You just adjust that, and you can go quicker or slower at your own pace. And that is something you get used over time. When I was starting to use this in the beginning, I was struggling a little bit because I'm not used to the coordination, but now I'm very like used to it, familiar with the machine, so it's easy for me. So that's to go forward, and this is to engage the blade. So you press for a few seconds, 2 seconds, maybe 3, and then hold this lever here. That will engage the blade, and it will start to mow. And while if you want, you have to be doing all of this in order to get it to move and mow at the same time. I do advise to wear gloves because after a while your fingers and your hands get a bit tired. So especially this part here, there's no soft part. So you end up having blisters if you're doing excessive amount of mowing. Alright. The blade will shut off when you're doing like really high grass and it starts to build up inside. So in here, once it starts to build up a lot in here, it will shut the system. It folds really easily and it collects a lot of the grass in here. So my advice would be to, if you like to collect the grass for like mulch or whatever, just empty it out regularly, because as you can see, it will drain the unit more if this gets heavy and it's need to push and cut the grass at the same time. Okay. So that part there, I mow it down because the grass was like taller than that. But I'll let you see the other parts. going through those really high tall grass. But yeah, I used up one battery already. So this one I got about 2 bar left. Look at this, you can make it into soil. Right? So after a while it will be quite heavy, so if you empty it regularly it will drain the battery less, I think. And also inside the unit, clean it out every so often. I think that's something I would do, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to, if you've got a lot of batteries. I'll end the video here. Alright, if you like it and you want to buy it, I tried it and I like it. See ya everyone.